there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Bundles and welcome to our Sunday Chit Chat Q&A video. On Sundays, I read through questions, comments, DMs, and pretty much I just choose one topic or one question to go over and elaborate on. The questions that I received this week are some of the questions that I kind of went over already in previous videos. So I was scrolling on Facebook and I actually saw a question that was very interesting. This was a few weeks ago. And the question that I saw is, are business cards still being used? And so I wanted to talk about that today, you know, to get a feel for if business cards are still essential for your business. A lot of people that follow this channel are entrepreneurs. They're people that are in business, people that are wanting to get in business in the future. And so I wanted to get your input. So before we even get too far into this video, comment down below if your business still believes in business cards, if you still think they're important, and if not, why? Why don't you think they're important? If you do think they're important, then why? So I'm going to go ahead and go over how I feel. So when I saw this question posted on Facebook, I immediately went to the comments to kind of read what other people thought. And there were a good chunk of people that believe that business cards are still important, and a good chunk of people that believe that they're not, based on how the technology is growing and based on the other means of advertising and providing our business information that's out there on social media and online. So I'm going to start off by saying this. Yes, I still believe business cards are very important. And I'm going to go over the reasons why I believe that. But I think a lot of us, you know, it's easy for us to have like a one-track mind in anything, whether it be business, what we're going to eat, where we're going to go. It's very easy for us to limit ourselves. And so what I'm working on with me and my business is trying to incorporate as many beneficial outlets and platforms and opportunities that I can that will promote growth. And so I just want to put that out there to be conscious of, you know, what you decide to do and what you decide to stop doing, because you never want to limit yourself from growth. And so I believe that business cards are still important in business because, number one, if you are sending out your products through the mail, such as hair extensions. I own a hair company. If you don't know, it's badcheckhair.com. And whenever I send out hair orders, I like to put in my business cards. Now, if I'm sending out wholesale orders, I still want to put in my business cards in there just in case maybe they lose my contact information, they delete the order email, they can't find me on social media for some reason. I want them to be able to have a point of contact. And not just that, but a lot of people that I work with that purchase wholesale for their salon or for their stores or for their online business, they like to be able to refer different people over to vendors. So if, say, someone has a salon and they're, you know, we've been working together for years and their friend wants to join the salon business, a lot of people would share their vendors. I know there's a lot of people that, you know, make people pay for vendors, but there's also a lot of people, especially if you're friends or if you're family, that will just share vendor information. And so I want to make sure that they have something very easy to share over. And the spelling's right there, the website's right there. I know when you say your business name, I say mine so fast. I say Bad Check Hair. And a lot of times people say, what was it? How do you spell that? Are there spaces? Are there not? So making sure that I can put business cards in with the orders that I send out for my, you know, the regular orders that I get for customers wanting to wear their hair, and also for the wholesale orders. Drop shipping is a completely different process. I do not put any of our business cards in drop shipping orders. It's only the information pertaining to the drop shipping company that gets sent out with those orders. So I just wanted to clarify that. But I think that business cards are definitely important when it comes to shipping out your orders. You still want to make sure that you're branding yourself, and you still want to make sure that your customers have some sort of contact to get back with you, and that they can not only get back with you, but share your information to friends and family. The next reason that I think business cards are very important is because not everyone uses social media. So often we rely on social media for everything. We're like, you know, I'm not going to get a website. I'm just going to sell on social media. I'm not going to order business cards. I'm just going to advertise and promote on social media. I'm not going to network. I'm just going to post on social media. And all those social media, I'm not downplaying the advantages and the benefits that being on social media, having your business on social media offers, you know, for you. It definitely can help. In my experience, it definitely has helped me and my business grow tremendously, being on social media, having a presence, and having multiple ways that people can contact me. Some people only use Facebook. That's their go-to. Some people only use Instagram. Some people only on Twitter. You have some people that use all. And so I just want to make sure that Bad Check Hair is available on all platforms. I want to make sure that it's accessible and that it's easy. Convenience is a huge part in business. And I think a lot of people forget that, it's not just what we prefer to do as business owners, but it also, a part of our job is making sure that our customers are having a quick and easy, successful and professional interaction with us every time. We want to make sure that we're working very efficiently. And so making sure that everyone has a way to contact you is huge. Making sure that you have a social media presence is huge. But again, there are still some people out there that don't use social media. If I didn't have a business, I would probably be one of those people that are not on social media. There's still people that don't watch YouTube, believe it or not. There's still people that do not get on Facebook. There's people that maybe only get on Facebook for maybe like a family event or to find out where their family reunion is at. But there's a lot of people that don't use Instagram, a lot of people that don't even have a Twitter account. So you have to be mindful of that. If you're only relying on this way of advertising, you're missing out on other potential sales. So I talk a lot about making sure that we don't miss out on any potential sales, to make sure that we're taking advantage of all opportunities. And creating business cards, they're not even that expensive. You can create your own business cards, or you can find a different company to create them for you. But typically business cards are very affordable. So I think that business cards are important because a lot of people rely on social media, but there's also a lot of people that don't. So never limit yourself. The next reason that I think business cards are important and they come in hand is when you're going to events. If you're doing a pop-up shop, if you're going to, say you're going to a presentation. I know when I went to my presentation, having business cards, providing my information was something that I needed to have. It wasn't like on a checklist or anything like that. But after the presentation, I had people coming up to me asking me for my information. They wanted me to speak at different schools and different, things like that. And so it really is going to help build your relationships, and it really is convenient. I did run out of business cards, and so for some people I had to write out my information on paper, and I can tell you that took up time. It took up time because I'm sitting here, I'm talking to someone else, and I'm writing this down, and the person that I'm writing it for, they're talking to me, and then someone else is tapping me on the shoulder. And so it can definitely be it can be overwhelming at times, you know what I mean? And especially even if it's not busy, say you're at a presentation or at an event and you're just focusing on one person, sometimes when you're writing things down, you have a lot of things going in your mind. I had a lot of things still going in my mind. I'm like, how well did I do on the presentation? I was just thinking of a lot, but I was still trying to write out this information. And I even caught myself having to scratch something out and rewrite it. So I was just, thinking if I had more business cards on me at that time, it would make things so much easier. I would be able to pass out a card and really focus on the conversation that I was having without, trying to multitask, because I like to give people my undivided attention, but I still like to make sure that I work efficiently. So writing everything out, plus listening, plus making sure that no one else felt like I was ignoring them, it can definitely be overwhelming. So take it from my advice. If you are going to like a presentation, if you're hosting your own event, if you're going to a pop-up shop, if you're going to be selling in a retail store for the day, whatever the case may be, having a business card is definitely essential in my opinion, because it just helps you spread your word faster to more people. Instead of having to go typing your phone number on someone's phone, find yourself on Instagram and then follow them and they follow you. Instead of doing all that, just hand them your card with all of your information. That way, when they get home, when they're relaxed, they can pull you up and contact you when they need to. Another reason that I think it's really important to have business cards is so that you can pass them out. I mentioned this before in another video. I think the sun is I think that's better. I mentioned this in another video though, that when I was running my salon, a lot of different businesses would come in and pass out literature. They'll have their business cards or flyers, and I would put them on my desk. So when other people would come up and they would want to pay for their hairstyle or pay for their hair, they would, while I'm processing their card information or while I'm setting another appointment, they would be looking at the things on the desk, and sometimes they would grab a flyer and take it with them. So that's another way of free advertising. Not every establishment is going to let you place your flyers or your business cards in their store, but a lot of people will. A lot of people understand, especially businesses, local businesses, they understand how hard it is to get your name out there. They understand how hard it is to be in business. And so a lot of people love working with other business owners, and they support. If you do have business cards, that's a great opportunity to go into an establishment, explain a little bit about yourself and ask, hey, do you have a bulletin board? Is there a place that I can leave my cards? Also, I know in different stores here in my local city, there's bulletin boards where you can go and just plaque up your card. There's different bulletin boards and gas stations where you can put up your card. So just having your cards available definitely help to promote further marketing and branding for your business. Now, I'm not saying that you have to solely rely on business cards, because a lot of people that were under that post leaving comments saying, no, I don't use business cards, I just use social media, I've gotten so many sales from social media. A lot of people that were saying that, I'm not discrediting. That's true. I've gotten a lot of sales from social media as well. So I'm not discrediting that at all. But I am saying that, I'm someone that looks at every opportunity. I don't want to leave any low-hanging fruit. And if you are in sales, or if you've ever been in sales and training, a lot of times they talk about you taking advantage of all opportunities and the low-hanging fruit that's available for you. And so I feel like business cards, in a sense, are kind of, it's low-hanging fruit. It's low-hanging opportunities. It's something that's not going to cost too much. It's something that is definitely an investment. It's something that can really help drive business forward for you and your brand. And so I know a lot of people use that terminology, low-hanging fruit, in a lot of different ways. When I was selling even cable, they would use that terminology to go to talk about high definition. If you sold cable, don't leave the low-hanging fruit, which is high definition, out there. Go ahead and just wrap that into a bundle. And so if you're selling hair, don't leave potential opportunities on the table and assume that everyone is just, following you on Instagram. Everyone has a Facebook. Don't assume. Just be accessible, be readily accessible, and have your information available so that you can cater to all audiences, no matter what their following or social media preference is. So again, I thank you all for watching. I hope this video was very helpful. Again, to answer the question, do I think business cards are important? Yes, I definitely do. I think social media is important as well. I believe in making sure that you can be accessible on all different platforms. And so if you are running a business, if you are considering running a business, if you have experience in sales, anything like that, leave a comment and let us know what you think about business cards. Do you think that we're moving away from business cards? Do you think that they're not really that important anymore? Do you think that they're definitely an essential part of your business? And if so, why? Let's get the conversation started. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.